views. I'm like,
Yeah,
are
on
people
Fallout I
like?
used to get views. Like all I'd have to do is walk around my house for a little bit, and then I'd get views.
Yeah.
Wait
Like, you
till
like
I
a
fucking
thousand? I'm
get
like,
that
what the
new
fuck
one,
is
dude.
watching?
Nah, I never got no 1,000. That'd be crazy.
I could have sworn you got a thousand on the
Nah,
YouTube
dude.
video.
I don't even think I can get 100 fucking views. Fuck. Oh, there you are. Yeah, brown and red looks pretty cool. I've seen it before. You should mess with stuff like that, like color schemes and shit, on this game, because it
Yeah.
does the
Honestly.
colors pretty good.
Oh shit. Oh,
Yeah, so.
there goes my car. I really love those back taillights, man. I swear, dude.
On this
I
car?
really like those. Yeah, so let me just say the hatchbacks of the 91
Yeah, it is
back
kind of
there.
cool. This is like a Pinto, I think, or it's modeled off a Pinto. There's this one bubble car that has a bubble back end like this. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, I think it's a Pinto. Damn, you can't drive full.
I know.
This car's kind of hard to drive anyways, though.
It is. As a big guy. Little fatty
Fuck,
boy.
it's cold in my room. It's like,
It's like, yeah, it's like 40 degrees tonight. I'm like, dang.
yeah, it says
Okay.
53 outside, but that's a goddamn lie. Like I know it's colder than, I know it's like under 40 in my room. That's bullshit. Let's take,
Oh, it's like that here too.
right? You need new cars, Emo. We need to start buying new cars.
I'm under a
I'm
blanket
drawing
right now.
my sleepers.
Yeah, let's take this one.
I think he's rims. I think that's real.
Do you have any missions or restock? Because I already restocked all mine.
I gotta check. You know I never check my shit. I kind of forget
That's like
until
the
you tell me
first thing I do when I like load up. I'll go into my place and then just restock it like by myself real quick. Yeah, I want to get that update or the new thing, but I think you need like 2 million or some dumb shit. The other thing we could try to do too is try to do that heist setup on for yours.
That shit's fucking hard though. I don't know why they make it so fucking hard, man.
I don't know.
Stupid.
It's just kind of annoying. Like, I wish Zexus or somebody else played with us, you know?
I don't know if that can do it, but yeah, I gave you
Still not.
Something.
It's not loading for you or no?
Oh, it's still loading up.
It takes a minute or
Okay.
two.
One of the other guys that I work with plays games too, though. He's got one of those, like, fucking VR. Oh, you already. Wait up.
I'll park real quick.
Yeah, one of the guys I fucking, work with, like, plays games. He's got one of the VR headsets and shit.
You understand what the fuck he says?
No, not all of them are, like, some of them speak English, you know? Actually, like, a lot of them speak English. It's just that, like, the guys that I work with some certain days, they don't. They both, yeah, they speak both. Like, a lot of them speak both, but the two guys that, like, there's these two guys that, like, do, like, kind of, like, do the lowest shit, or the shit that nobody know what to do or something, because they're, like, fucking illegals or some shit. They don't speak English at all. But all the other guys, like, I sit with and shit, all fucking speak English.
I'm sorry, I was that guy.
But they do this shit where they're like talking in Spanish and then they'll speak English, you know, like when they're just talking shit.
Talking shit like.
Yeah, like this one kid that is a guy named Johnny who like I've been working with lately, who plays games and has that VR headset I was telling you. Fucking I guess it was his birthday like a little bit ago, so he got like all drunk and was like twerking on his girlfriend or some shit like all crazy, and she was like running away. Yeah, she was like running away from him, I guess, because he got too drunk and like was like chasing her around kind of thing. And so all the guys were like making fun of him, like saying yeah, like I forget what it was exactly, but they were saying like yeah, I could get you a job and all this other shit. Yeah, you could like twerk up on him and like the boss guy, like all this other shit. It was really funny actually. I was like laughing out loud because I was just overhearing them. And then they start speaking Spanish and shit like afterward, like at the same time.
I think it was Valentine, I think.
The shit was funny as fuck.
Oh, I forget. It was Tilly's. It was $60.
Yeah. But they're all pretty cool, like people. Like even the fucking guys who only speak Spanish are fucking cool. Like, and nobody's like one of those things where like, you know, when you're working at a job sometimes and like some people feel like you work less, so I have to work harder, and then they like give you a hard time about it. It's like nobody gives a shit, like whether you work or not. Like they just worry about themselves for the most part. Like it's fucking cool.
At my old job, there were these other Mexicans that thought I was a Mexican.
Oh really? I can
Yeah,
see that, I guess.
because
Like, cause I've seen
um,
light skinned Mexican girls who look kind of like
because
you.
well, I do speak a
Yeah.
little bit of Spanish.
Yeah, I don't speak anything. I could just tell when they're like
So when
cussing
I
or
said
like,
hola to them, they're like, "Oh," and they started like speaking the
right?
whole sentence. I'm
They
like,
just they like totally went off. That's funny.
yeah. Oh,
Oh, I see your little jacket there.
I want to give me a bomber jacket in real life. It's expensive though.
Yeah, I got a couple cool jackets. Like I never wear them because like it's usually not cold enough, and like I only used to wear them when I go out, but now I
You
fucking
ain't
just have a closet. I used to have like badass Adidas jackets and shit. I still have a couple. Like I have a Zelda themed one with like the what do you call it?
the shit.
The tri thing with the fucking eagle. Yeah, like it has that on the back, and it's like gold, like it's green and gold. It's fucking pretty dope ass jacket actually. I think I still have it. It's in my brother's closet, and then I have
Wait, did
like,
you ever sell that bike that Will's that guy?
nah,
This sports.
nah. I
hmm.
still have to buy it, like new, all that stuff, but I'm kind of like taking my time, I guess, on it. Like, cause I haven't even gotten my paycheck, so like I'm trying to plan out my paycheck, and I realized too, I did the math
What's this?
on my paycheck, and if I get within two paychecks, or yeah, 2 months, I mean, I can, I'll have enough money to buy that one of those other cars I was looking at.
Ooh, I want to get the CRX.
Yeah,
Put
right.
me in cash.
I really, dude, I sent you this one that's like,
July one.
no, there's another one. Like, dude, they're fucking, like, I was gonna tell you too. Those hatchbacks are like all over. Like, I found so many fucking like the Civic ones that you were looking at, like both the EK and the EG, which is the
EG's
newer
a
one.
lot of EG though.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
EG is the
hell
one
yeah.
that's your body style, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The
EG
EK
racing.
is like the newer one that's like kind of better, but I don't think it looks as cool because it's like
I don't know that.
I don't think it looks that cool. Like honestly, it's kind of like it's better, but it's like because like the engines and stuff, and like I want to say I don't know if it's lighter or not. Like I was gonna do like research on it and shit like that. Oh, you have to invite me to the crew too. I forgot.
I forgot about that. Let's see. Do I need to restart?
But
Do I need to restart?
yeah, it was fun. I
God.
know it's contagious, but I was looking that shit up, and like, dude, they have a bunch of them. Like, I found like for if you have 3 grand or even 2,500, I could find you like 6 or 7 different ones to choose from. Like, they were all over. That's why I was sending you some of them. Like, I found this really dope like old school one for like 2.3 or 2.7 or something like that. But it was like super clean, and it was a second owner car, completely stock. The engine was rebuilt. It was like one of those cars where you just like keep it stock and like it's more valuable because you keep it stock and just like have fun driving it and shit, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, I don't really want to do that.
Did I invite you?
No,
I can't see my list of people to invite.
really. My internet
Weird.
keeps kicking me off to by my. No, I'm there.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you know what? It's because
Keeps kicking
it's because I'm in my own crew. Hold on. Yeah, it keeps like earlier I was in another lobby and I fucking got kicked. It's
Down.
stupid.
That's weird.
All right, there now. Do it.
I just don't want to join, I guess. Fuck you guys. I'll invite everybody once again, one more time.
Yeah, fuck it. 'Cause sometimes it's like because it disappears or it didn't send through properly or something.
You are no longer president of the motorcycle
Fuck you.
But yeah, dude, I found a bunch of those fucking hatchbacks. They're all over the place. But I found one right that's like 3 something. Like I think they wanted like 3.8 for it. But I bet you I could offer less. But the main reason I want it, like really, is to pull the engine from it, because it has a Type R engine, which is like um. You know how I was telling you about the grades of Honda, where it's like SI and stuff is the best? Well, really, like truly, the best one is Type R.
Oh
Like,
shit.
Type R is the
No.
best Honda you can get, basically. It's called like Type R because it's type like racing, or like the R is for racing. So it basically has like whatever year car it is, like whether it's like 2000 or whether it's like 1989. Well, maybe not 89. I don't know if they have a Type R of that. But anyone that says Type R of and it's a Honda has the best engineering, like best components, like basically every like the best shit that they had for that year, they put into that model.
The best
Like,
of
Supplies. I haven't.
yeah, so it's like it's really expensive. And wait, what happened?
Supplies is gonna come soon. I actually bought it in an accident, I think.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I guess we'll have to do something else. Where's your other club or the clubhouse?
By the beach.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Um, yeah, so
Oh,
the
what
Type R
happened?
is the best, right? So this guy, there's a specific Type R engine, right? Like, remember I was telling you about B series and stuff like that? Well, like the best B series engine, like the top of the mountain or whatever, is called the B18C, and it's out of a Type R Integra, and it's like basically it's like the best fucking B series engine, right? And it's really sought after, and it's like rare. Maybe not as rare as my car is, but it's rare. And
Hmm.
I found this hatchback that's kind of a shitty hatchback. It's not shitty, I guess, but it looks like it had a fucking rear or front end collision, like where they replaced the bumper and the lights are like all fucking crooked and shit. You know, I sent it to you, but it's like green or something, I think, like that, and it has a black bumper. But it has a Type R engine in it, and it has a bunch of extra aftermarket components like for the engine, like
Do you still
racing
check it out or
inner parts. I
what?
want to, like, I literally just want to get it, pull the engine out of it, and then just sell the shell for like whatever, you know, like $1,000 or something, because the engine itself costs 3,500 by itself or around there, you know. Just to get one from the crate motor from Japan or whatever. Um, but I want to get that because like before I always that's like if I thought like in a way like if I could get the best
Fuck?
of the best engine, that's the one I would get. You know, well, did you just shoot or did somebody else shoot us?
No, man. There's a
Um,
big ass car right there.
Yeah, I
Big ass
saw that.
van.
But if I pull that engine out and it'll match up to the components that I already have in my car, like the same transmission and shit, and then I can sell the other transmission and fucking the chassis to somebody else for like $1,300 or $1,500 or whatever. And basically like make a profit on both ends. Where my car, I can pull the motor out of my car and then keep it on a block till so when I buy the Sierra X, right, and then put it in that. And in the other car, my car, I could put the Type R engine in, so I'll have like a rare engine
Can't do contracts
with a
with
rare
the
ass
master.
car. What's that? Oh, you can't do
Contract's
it.
already active. I can't do
Oh,
it.
okay, then we'll have to go outside and fuck around.
Well, is there anything else to you or no? Never mind
No,
then. Never mind.
let's
Oh,
do the
without.
heist. We can do that.
I don't want that mess. I ain't no damn dead dog.
Tops being stupid again.
Fuck, my hands are like all cold right now. But see how your bumper looks all retarded right now? Hold on. Oh, it did a
Yeah,
second ago. You had like the lights don't match up. I'll send it to you again. Cause like I really want to get it, but it makes me like kind of weary about it because like I don't know. It's also right here in Oxnard. That's the other thing that's really cool. So I just literally drive down the block and I go pick it up, you know, and then I can worry about like fucking getting the engine out of it and shit, and like keep it on the side of the house for a little bit. But if I get that
yeah.
engine, dude, my car will be worth so much more because like the rarity of my car and the rarity of the engine. Like I've almost like to be honest, I've never seen a GSR with the Type R engine in it. I've only seen a GSR with the a really nice one, like that one I sent you. Remember where with the white
Yeah, the dude in
yeah,
mod or
that valve
whatever.
cover. Did you ever look at the car or look at that
Yeah, I
guy's
looked at the
page?
car. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's like basically like really close to what my car is. It's
Shit.
nicer and it's in better condition than mine, but not by far. You know what I mean? Not by like a lot. And it has the original motor and everything in it, so it's kind of like it's cool because it's stock. But since I don't have that option to like turn mine back to stock, I don't have matching number and matching chassis. I might as well just upgrade it with like a way bigger, better engine, you know? And so that's why I want to put the Type R, because then I can put a rare ass engine in my car, and it'll just like up the value of my car, and at the same time it'll just be a badass car because it's like two of the best things that you can put in it. You know what I mean? Like it's like the best car, or one of those really really sought after models, and it's like a really sought after engine, which just kind of sucks because I'll be like super worried about people trying to jack it, but at the same time it'll be really dope because I have like a really badass car, you know. And it'd be worth it, like all the money that and time and energy and all the bullshit I put into it, it'll be well worth it. Cause it's not at risk of being jacked no matter what. But I'll never like drive it anywhere and park it anywhere, like how my bicycle is, right? Where like it literally, if I parked my bike outside a place and then went inside to go get groceries or went to go get a beer
Oh,
somewhere or whatever, it'd be gone. Like I know for a fact it'd be gone when I came out. So I don't even do that. Like I don't
well,
park it anywhere where someone's
I've
gonna
had
steal it,
something
you know?
fucked up happen to my bike.
Yeah, I've had every single bike I've ever owned stolen except for the ones I own now.
All I
That's like
did was leave
six
my
or seven.
bike in front of the store and somebody took the tire out of it.
Oh, the front wheel or the back wheel?
I think it was the back wheel, but it's been a while since I've ridden it.
That
All
sucks.
I did was leave it right in front. Nobody stopped them or anything.
Yeah, they don't. Like,
And it
I've
was in
seen it.
Chico, when I
Like,
lived in Chico.
oh, I had the same thing happen to me at the mall where we're in Ventura here, and me and my brother went to the mall, and I had my bike out on the side, and literally the guy, like, as I'm walking out of the mall, the guy drives in front of me, like, rides past the window on my bike, and so I dropped my bag and just ran outside and fucking started chasing him. And not my bike now, but when I was younger. And I'm like chasing this guy, like yelling, like I'm gonna fucking catch you, like you better keep going, because when I catch you, I'll beat your ass. And like I'm yelling for people to stop, like bike thief, and all these people are like literally more than 20 people are just standing there like watching me. Yeah, like I'm some fucking idiot. Well, as I chased the guy down, and then I kept chasing him, and he got to the parking lot, and he hopped off the bike, and then got into a car like filled with a bunch of like literally with like every single seat was filled, and then fucking they boned out. And I picked my bike up and I just dogged him, you know, and then like walked off. But it was like I was so fucking pissed.
People don't care, mate.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. And then like literally like a week after that, hold on, my buddy's calling me.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Is it? Yeah, like you would think. It's,
Whoa.
oh, okay. Fuck, that's a lot of players.
You looking to get a haircut? Hey, watch out!
Uh huh. Yeah. Uh huh. One big giant game kind of thing. Yeah. Not running the module and all this other lame shit. Maybe if like I was the DM and you fucking could just run whatever you wanted. Like if you were DM and you could just run whatever you wanted and shit. Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah.
Where are
Yeah.
my glasses? It should be fine.
Huh.
I really need that promotion. Oh, pardon me.
Hmm.
I have one.
Oh, that sucks, kind of. Yeah. Oh my neck. Yeah, that'd be cool. something that had like faster fucking time, like not so much delay like the network.
Come back
Yeah.
anytime.
Mhm. Yeah. Or you just hook mine up in there, you know? Just leave it in there, kind of.
Okay, blown out. You guys all got haircuts? No, I just got a haircut. What are you getting it for?
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of cool how we had it before if just the players we were playing with were so fucking gay.
Ooh.
Like literally, if you just had played like how we were at first, where everyone's having fun and like they were all like doing dick jokes and all that other dumb shit. Got off his shit. Yeah, for real. If he just was a player instead of being a DM, the game would have been cool. But instead, he like got all micromanager with everything and wanted to be the fucking overlord and shit.
Oh, go back to the next club.
Did he really? It's funny. Yeah, yeah, I could see that. It's fucking stupid. Oh, shit. Yeah, if they got enough, right? Yeah. But whatever, you know.
No.
Hmm. Yeah, it's like you're too fucking cool or something. Or if you want to check it out, yeah. Otherwise, I'll just like stop mentioning it to you because it's fucking dumb. Yeah, and no, it totally is like that where everybody flakes out because like they're either too cool or they're like too embarrassed or something to be like get out of their little gay comfort zone. Or if you're gonna be like all like how they see it on TV where it's like this huge over like deal. Dude, I think that's like a lot of the thing about it because like I think it's still like a skepticism about like how it is because people don't understand that it's not as fucking heavy. Yeah, or it doesn't have to be. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. I don't, at least. I don't fucking do that. That shit's lame. We're like, no, you have to fucking kill your stuff and blah, blah, blah.
The Holland song, good. Please. What? You didn't
Yeah,
do
or
it?
some dumb shit.
Never mind.
But,
I'm out of the kitchen.
I already restocked them.
Well, let me keep hot one.
But yeah, fucking, I'm just playing online right now. Alright. My brother went to, the comic book store, or one of the places like that, I think. I think it was a comic book store. But to go play D&D with other people. And, I guess it was kind of lame.
Yeah, probably, I don't know.
Dude, I used to play online before, like when we very first started playing. I used to all my friends online, like Brian and fucking Ronald used to play with us, and like stuff like that. And it was pretty cool. Like it was fun. Like we were all just having fun and shit. And then this guy Ryan, fucking, who was like my roommate at the time, started getting like way into the game, and then started hating on all this shit about it and giving everyone like a hard time about playing the game. You know, like oh you're like almost like they weren't serious enough or whatever. And it got lame, and he fucking totally killed all the fun that we were having and shit. It was stupid. But it was actually pretty fun. Like, it was kind of like Skyrim or some other game, you know? But you make everything up instead of, like, it being, like, where you're kind of stuck playing the shit. But it's kind of fun, like, in a way.
Yeah.
They have videos online that kind of show it better, like, of other people playing and stuff. But
yeah.
it's alright.
I mean, I'm not into that medieval stuff.
Yeah, most people aren't. That's why it's like, I don't even fucking get into it. I really aren't either. Like, you know, like I'm not really into it that much, but I play it because like sometimes they need another player, and because it's like I don't know, like, I'm creative enough to make it fun, if that makes sense. Like, I watched enough movies and I played enough games that it's like, you just add in, like, where it's lacking. Like, it'd be like watching a shitty sci-fi movie, and then, like, it'd be cool if they did this instead of that, and then you do it. Like, instead of it being, like, where you're stuck on this shitty script, and then you're, like, having to watch the rest of the movie, and you're like, dude, this movie sucks. It's kind of like if you could just re-edit, like, edit it on the fly and be like, dude, it'd be cool if you did this instead, and blah, blah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we
guess
need
I found
to
a place.
just start the host. Yeah, we don't have all the people who used to play with us like moved and stuff like that. So we don't really he doesn't have anyone to play with. And he's like not doing anything else. So before he used to do D&D to like have fun and relax and stuff like that. And it's like he doesn't really do anything like how I do, like play games online or anything. So it's like it's hard to like do anything, you know. Are you gonna buy this or what? Oh, you own this
No,
place?
yeah.
I forgot you had this one down here.
Uh-huh.
This little
I just
shithole
want to see what my
garage.
car has. Whatever, it's cool. Don't come over here.
It is kind of cool because like I forgot this they even have one right here. It's like the one that no one uses basically. I have one other one. Remember that one I bought in the, like the homie past the homie neighborhoods? No one ever fucking has that
That
one.
one's cool too. I think I'm taking the CRX up today.
Dude, I bought like 3 garages now, or more actually. I own like 2 homes and like 3 garages or more. I think. Yeah, it sucks because like I'm almost already out of space. Like I want to buy new cars, but I'm trying to save up so we can steal those exotics and stuff.
Video come. Where'd you go, Chris?
I tried to buzz in, but you left, I guess. The Bumblebee car. Yeah, so I was thinking about getting that car. If it's still there when I have the money. That's the other thing. It's like, dude, usually, like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, because it's a pretty good deal. Like, the only thing that kind of, like, makes me, like, worry about it is, like, because I don't really want to buy a used engine from somebody else like that, even if it's, like, a used new engine, like, where he only put, like, it's still under 75,000, or it's around 75,000 miles, and with a bunch of upgrades, but at the same time, it's like, because of the front ends, dude. Like because if the car was super clean, it would make me feel like a lot better of it, because it'd be like it looked like something that someone loved, right? And it's like it looks like he does, like he liked it a lot, and it's the kind of thing that like you would race. Like it'd be almost better that it had the shitty front end, because like people would be like, oh, your car's gay, like you can't even fucking put a fender on, right, like on the front, right? But then you would race them and you'd kick the shit out of them. Like, that car is like one of those things, like, even in the description, the guy's like, yeah, it eats Mustangs and fucking something else for breakfast or something, like, you know? But it's true, because that Type R engine in a small car like that, like, if I put that Type R in a fucking CRX, it literally, like, would literally be like a Lamborghini. Like, I'd be able to beat Lamborghinis with it. And that's like no joke, like really, you know, like I've seen it where they have a B18 in it, and it's like you just get a good tune, like you take it. Remember I was telling you about the dyno and shit. You just take it to a place like that, and then get a good tune on it, and like a high performance tune, and instead of like a daily driver tune, and it'll consume more gas and stuff like that, but it'll be like a performance, like it'll be a fucking race car, you know, because you can drive it like all aggressive and shit. But the power to weight ratio is like ridiculous. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. That's all. I'm like, I just sit on it. And what's cool is it'll be like 3 months or something before I have the money to buy it anyways. So I don't really have a choice whether to think about it or not. I just try to say, like, I use that as like an incentive. Like while I'm at work, like doing shit, I think about like what would I buy with the money, or what am I working for, you know? And it makes it like easier to just continue doing stupid work. Yeah, start the heist and we'll just do that instead. Or we'll try to do that.
Try to do it.
Yeah, because somebody will probably join and we'll be able to do it. You just gotta take our time, or take our time. Right. That's so gay.
Yeah, don't boast cargo first.
It's like Mr. P's fucking gay ass fucking.
I don't know what it is, to be honest.
Fucking gay, that's what it is.
Okay.
I wish it would blow up, but I know that shit's gonna just go out. Your car's too close anyways. This fucking hell, or this thing's gonna blow up.
I am Ghost Rider.
You're gonna light your, yeah, I was gonna say, you're gonna light yourself on fire. You know what would be funny if that gas tank blew up, like, because you were doing that? That'd be cool. Like, it, like, reached the gas, like, the flame reached up into the gas tank and just blew you up.
Oh!
Oh, shit. I guess it
And
did
now he's
work.
on fire.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Yeah.
You got me. I knew
I
it
had
was gonna give me this.
I knew I had a premonition of you dying from fucking explosives.
That's for reading.
Those guys are gonna be all pissed now.
Oh yeah, they're trying to kill me now, Chris. Ah!
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's gonna be all pissed. He's like, you motherfucker. Fucking emo, you bastard. Alright, well fucking start the heist, fuck it.
It took me out.
Oh fuck that, I'm in the jet. Can't land that shit.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, just start the heist and we'll just bone out.
They kamikaze first, what is this landed? Oh, I'll tell you right now.
I really like that valve cover that guy had though, huh? That shit looks fucking sick. I kinda wanna do something like that, but I wanna draw like something. Like I wanna, like, have you ever seen, have you seen Batman, the animated series?
What anime is this?
The Batman. It's just called Batman the animated series. Dude, Emo, you should download that shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. Like if you like, but even if you like Batman just a little bit, that animated series is like the best one in a way. Like it's one of the best tellings. It's really good, dude. Like especially for like an animated thing, like that's American, you know, that's not like some Japanese. It's fucking excellent. Like it's literally like even to this day, it's like one of my favorite animated series. Period. Like it's really good. Because the writers in it are really good, and they like stay true to like how I always make fun of like the new Batman and all this other shit, and I talk all this shit about it, like how fucking like remember when we were talking to fucking was it Zexus or was it fucking Ghost that we were talking about that gay Suicide Squad shit?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's like that where instead of it being like super gay and the Joker has tattoos and all this gay shit, it's like the Joker's like the truest Joker, you know, like, and all the other characters are like true to their original comic book form, and they have like really good stories that are loosely based on the comic book and stuff. So it's fucking dope, dude. I don't know, but there's this one episode where like it kind of does like a Batman backstory, like where Batman, like, well, before he became the Batman, he was like traveling the world, like kind of like in the movie where he goes and like trains with Ra's al Ghul, and they have that League of Assassins and shit like that, right? Well, there was like a similar kind of thing with where he was in this dojo, right? And he was basically like the second pupil next to this other guy, you know, of the master, and the other guy didn't get chosen as like the main pupil because he kind of had like evil tendencies and shit, and he was like more obsessed with power and such, and so he basically got kicked out of the dojo. And during the course of the story, they talk about how like there's this uh I forget what it's called. It's a real thing too, where they like the word they use is like death touch, but it's in like Japanese or some shit. I forget what it's called, but it's like this pressure point where if you hit somebody hard enough over their heart, basically you can stop their heart or some shit. And so the guy basically like disappears, and then later on, after Batman's become the Batman, well, they had this like duel and all this shit, and the guy was supposedly died, but he didn't die, and so he comes back and he's like a fucking ninja and all this shit. But there's this episode where this guy has this badass tattoo on his back that's like a oni, like a oni mask, you know, and I kind of want to redraw something like that, and then fucking have something like that on my valve cover. That'd be fucking sick.
That'd be awesome.
Small one.
Yeah, I have like a bunch of reference too for it. Like I went online and like found a place where you can buy like a real Oni mask, but it's like, dude, it's so expensive. It was like $70 something or some shit like that. But it was fucking badass, like carved fucking mask and everything is sick. Emo, you have to invite people, otherwise we're just gonna be sitting here. Faggot.
Well, I don't understand why he didn't become a citizen. Well, because he married you.
Yeah, I know it's cold in
Yeah,
here.
it's kind of lame. I was like, they're like, hey man, like there's other two guys that were like just normal looking dudes. They're like, oh man.
You know,
Do you have a wood burning stove or something to heat
no,
to
I
help
just put a
heat
blanket
that?
on my cat sitting on top of me.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wish I had my big dog in
I don't want to
here.
play no fucking
Keep me
NPC.
warm.
That's the thing. You know? And
Why?
that's,
So you didn't get to play your own guy? You
well,
got to.
it was kind of hard to write it. I get it. Like, why? Especially if you're just doing a one-off. I'm like, dude, I'll play this NPC for like just to
It
see
says,
how to play.
It was kind of like a gauntlet thing where you just picked out of the fucking
No, it
roster.
was more like, remember like when that Sildor guy was in that Guardians of Pandora one?
Kinda.
Remember, like, he's like that one fucking, like, random paladin?
Yeah.
Like, just pretend like you were playing that. So you have his motivation.
Emo, you have to invite people, you faggot.
So I was like, but there's
Whatever.
like one girl, like, he was like, okay, I guess, like, she was at least, like, enthusiastic about it. And there was, like, this little kid, like, some little kid. He was, like, he seemed enthusiastic about it, too. He's a kid. But, and then there was, like, the two dudes at the end that were just normal dudes, like, you know, like, I would chat with them or whatever. And then there was, like, these fucking weird fucking dudes that were just showing up to check out the game. Like, one was super weird, like man who was, like, stupid. He kept doing dumb shit. But he's just weird. Like, I would be like, I've never played this dude. He's creepy as fuck. You know? And then his, like, other friend or
Red
something,
stop.
who's like, oh, like, he seemed like okay, but just kind of weird.
Yeah. Emo, you have to fucking invite people. Stupid faggot.
I'm back.
I don't think he's there right
You
now.
have to invite people, otherwise we won't
What's
join.
you Leo died?
Well, invite people first.
He's like a high school or something, but I was like, dude, I used to do shit like this, like, get more.
Pit stop.
Yeah, that sucks.
So I was like, and then the one dude, he was like, what? I'm like, I wanted to leave, but it was like going to church or something. Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. That sucks.
I mean, I wish they were cooler, or like at least just some of the people I would probably play with. But the other thing is that one girl I told you plays D and D2, but like she's like said she was gonna shoot with me, and they did.
They're all flaky and shit.
But I don't want to like be like, dude, you guys need another person for that your game. You guys want to play with me.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be like. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Some of the guys I work with, like, or this one guy, like, these two guys seem like they'd be like not down for that, but they're like people I could play video games with and shit. Like they were he was telling me about a couple games that like came out on the network, and I'm like, dude, that sounds familiar. Like, there's this one called like Amnesia or something.
Yeah, it's a horror game.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah, that's what he's saying. He said that came out on the network.
Yeah, it's been on, like they did like this release that like it's a cool game and like you like for instance, you know, like certain people like to watch you play horror games. That would be perfect.
Yeah, he that's what he was like. He's like he likes playing it, and it's like a different kind of horror. And then he's got one of those fucking VR headsets. So he was like I was asking him about that kind of shit, and then he would be like, because you know, like I told him I was like all into playing games and stuff, and so he's like, while we're working, once in a while he'd be like, so have you played this and like stuff like that, and we were just trying to like start conversation because what we're doing is boring as fuck, you know. And it was like more when the boss and other people would like walk away, and we could just like talk shit, you know. Yeah, I'll have to download it. Yeah, the other thing is like, dude, I need to upgrade my hard drive because like that terabyte's not gonna cut it anymore. Like I need like a 2 that'll fit in. That's what I was gonna do is see if you could look up because when I
don't know what size it is, but I think that you can look up like for instance, like PlayStation 4 compatible hard drive or something like that. You can just
that's what I was gonna see is see if you could if you're bored or whatever, you know. Yeah, that's what I was gonna see if you could just look at like what if you're bored. Yeah. Yeah, if you could, I was just gonna see if you could find it, but cause like, I'll probably look later when I'm at home, but. Yeah, go ahead, and then you just put the rest in this freezer. In the freezer, cause we won't cook it anytime soon, and it'll go bad. You could, but only, that's a lot. No, but if you cook it, then like, we need to make like a couple. Yeah, but then. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, just do that. Do that then. Yeah, that works. Fucking Emo, you faggot. No one's gonna join us.
I know, it's not my fault.
Did you invite? You have to invite people. It was doing it for a second. Now it's not though. This fucking particular mission is kind of hard too. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. I don't really like this one, honestly. This Series A funding one is probably like the worst mission. Like, even the prison is easier than this one.
Okay.
I don't know. The only reason I did this one is because other people like Ronald and them were all playing with me. So like I got on with Ronald and Brian and them when they were still into the game and playing. The thing that pisses me off is people won't play this game, but they'll go fucking waste time on Destiny and shit. I'm like, dude, you're fucking gay. Fuck you. You know? I mean, I can kind of see it because the game, like the mechanics of this game aren't the best, but it's fucking fun. Yeah, exactly. Like the fuck Destiny.
But Destiny is how far, like, the PvP is fun. So I can
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, dude, you can do like, there's more new shit to do in this game rather than like fucking Destiny where you just do the same shit over and over and over again. Like it just.
I haven't competed for like 2 minutes.
Oh, it's fucking lame. Like it's fucking bullshit. Like I wish somebody would just take the gameplay of Destiny, right? Like the mechanics, and make a real game. Like make something that's like totally not like an online multiplayer, like how Doom is, right? Like if they made like a Doom type game, dude, it's like funny because like Destiny is fucking stupid. Like it's funny because like the gameplay is solid. Like it's basically untouched. There's no shooter on the market that plays as good as that. But everything else about the game is bullshit. Like it's a fucking hamster wheel. You like you're holding a food in front of somebody and then like, having them run a treadmill. That's like basically what Destiny is. You constantly just continue to do the same act over and over and over again in the attempts of getting food. Oh, I got into the Pacific Standard. Did you see that?
I saw it. Go.
Okay. Oh shit, I joined the
Kind
wrong
of like
one.
No Man's Sky.
Yeah, except in No Man's Sky, there's more like how do you say? It's one of those things where like it's not about experiencing something else. It's more like you have something happen or see something, and then you have your own internal thoughts and like feeling about what's going on. You know, like it's almost like a journey of like self-discovery. You know, or at least that's the way I think of those games. So it's like not the same as like Destiny, where it's like something you experience. It's all about experiencing something with somebody else. Like it's not even about like the single player story or any of that shit. It's the opposite, you know.
Yeah.
But I like those games like that. But it's just you're right though. Yeah, the beta was
One
probably
thing
the
that
best part.
sucks about No Man's Sky is that you don't bump into anybody in that game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like it'd be cool if you could like how Emo was telling me like if they had like New Vegas, like 2-player New Vegas, even just 2 players, it'd be fucking awesome, you know? Right? It'd be so cool. Like that game's so badass, but it would be that much better if you had a little bit of interaction like with a buddy. Like it bring it back
Get
to
some
the days
extra
where
people in there.
yeah, or not so much like full on multiplayer because that's what everybody does and it kind of ruins and waters down the game. But to go back to like certain games that were fun by yourself, but they're even more fun with a second player, like Double Dragon or have you ever played the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, like where you like beat people up, like or those beat 'em
No,
ups?
well, one of them I played. I don't remember which one it was,
No,
but it was
I
a
couldn't
long
get in.
time ago.
I'm in it.
Just run it, yeah, just run that one. Fuck it, I'll just do something different. Cause like we need the money, like either of us when we make money on that job, and maybe I can get into the next one of it or something. I don't know.
Kind of like.
I doubt it, but even then, it doesn't really matter too much. We just need money. That's all we're trying to do with this stupid game.
Money.
I just need like money, so. Dude, I need 2 million to do those jobs, the ones that I want to do. Should I roll? Yeah, sorry.
Wednesday, Thursday? Wednesday.
No, it's Wednesday. I wish it was fucking Thursday. Yeah.
Stop an organization from the
Let's see what else I can do. Oh, there it is. I think it threw me up that invite. I don't know if it's the same one as yours though.
I don't think so, because we're in a mission now.
Oh, I got into somebody else's one of the same mission though, which is good. Or at least I think it did. It probably kicked me out or some shit though. While I'm waiting, I'll send you that thing that I was talking about. That fucking car. Cause it's like, I don't know. It's a nice little, like, chassis and everything. Like, I just don't want it. Like, I don't, if it was, I just want the motor out of it, really.
Ask them, well, can you hit the motor book?
Yeah, right? Like, hey, dude, I really am only interested. Like, I'll probably just I'd go talk to him, like, cause it's like literally like down the street almost. You know, like I could ride my bike over to check it out. But, I wanted some money first, cause like people like that, they only react, like they only give you like play game if you actually have the money to buy the car. Otherwise, it's not worth your time. Like, I'm not fucking trying to joyride and shit. And like, you know what I mean? So people don't really want to play unless you have the money. But if you do have the money, you can go and check it out and like just show them that you're for real. But at the same time, I don't know. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, he wants like 3,800 for it. I'll send it to you right now. Damn, I can't even get in his specific standard job.
Are you buying another car?
I'm trying to, so that I can pull the motor out of it and put it in my car, and then just sell the chassis. Cause I don't really want it. It's a nice chassis, like so far, but the only thing that's wrong with it is the front end is like has a different bumper. So it's like, why would you replace the bumper? Cause it's fucking damaged. And why is it damaged? Just cause you fucking crashed it, or you ran it, you know, got an fender bender or something that fucked up the front end, you know. But and usually if I was buying a car, like if I was buying the chassis, which is like everything but the engine, I wouldn't really go for that. Like I would steer away from shit like that. But because it has the type of engine that's inside of it, it makes me want to buy it and just pull the engine out and then just sell the chassis for like whatever. Because I really just want the engine, because the engine's a sought after engine.
How much would it be just for the frame of the car?
The car itself is probably like around 1,000 to like $1,500, right? And then the engine itself is like 3,500 or so. So altogether, it's like a $5,000 car. Not technically, but if you were to add up all the shit that's inside of it, it's probably more actually, because the guy has like a list of like all these other aftermarket parts that are inside of it that easily just make the engine alone worth $5,000. You know, but the way cars are, it is just because you put more money into it doesn't mean that it makes the car worth more money.
It's gonna cost more. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily like the case, like in a way, like because cars just go down in value. The only reason why that car would be worth a lot is if it was in a car like mine, where my car is really rare, and so you can't really go buy another one. And then if I have all these really good components inside of it, you sure as fuck can't go buy another one because you have to spend all that time and energy that I've already done. Like how this car is, where to get a car that has all this stuff, the one that he has that has all this stuff inside of it, you'd have to spend a lot of time and energy to do that, and you'd have to spend a lot of money just to buy the components alone, you know, like what it's made out of, you know? And so I'm just like, that's kind of why I want to buy it, is because the guy has like three other cars, you know, and he has a family. And so his priorities have changed, where instead you'd be building like a race car to have fun in because you're single and shit. And then you have kids and you get married and you have like, you buy two other cars, and you have a work car that's like a bigger, better car than that one in a way. Because he has a RSX as his daily driver. And he has like LX50 or whatever, which is like another luxury car, as like his family car. And then he has like a third car that's like some other one. So it's like that little fun little race car isn't really a necessity anymore. It's like your third wheel, where I never really get to use it. My wife doesn't really like me having it because it's a risk of death and all this other shit. And then at the same time, it's kind of unnecessary. Like I don't really use it for what it's worth.
Motorcycle too.
Exactly. It's literally almost like, think of it like that, where it's a fucking motorcycle where you grew up and you have kids and shit, and I don't really need a motorcycle anymore. And so you're really just wanting to get rid of it, but get a fair price out of it. And that's basically what he's offering it as. So I want to pick it up. That's why I want to grab it from him.
My grandpa used to own a Harley Davidson, and my grandma made him get rid of it.
Yeah, it seems kind of like that kind of thing, because whenever you have a wife, period, unless they're like the cool kind of wives, they want you to get rid of shit like that. Like you don't need that, and then we need to buy fucking diapers and all this baby shit and stupid stuff like that. So it's like being the opposite of that, where I'm like as old as these people who are selling the car, but I'm all single and I don't have kids and I don't have all that other dumb shit. I can
Mm-mm.
still enjoy those kinds of things, and that's what's important to me. Instead of like paying for my kids' diapers or whatever, or taking my kids to school or whatever,
Oh,
I'm like the opposite.
no.
So
I wouldn't
I wanna have
know
fun with
about
that shit,
that
you know?
because I don't have any kids.
Yeah, right. Me neither. But you know what I mean, like in my regard, where it's like, well, I don't have that shit. So think of all the stuff that you would want to buy to have fun, you know, or to enjoy the life you do have.
Hmm.
Like, what would you want? So it's kind of like that. And for me, I wanted this stuff like forever. Like ever since I was like fucking 16, I wanted these exact same stuff. It's just in my mind, I never would have enough money and I'd never be able to afford those things. And so it was like a dream, you know? But now that it's been
Hmm.
so many years, all the things that I've wanted like my whole life are affordable, like in a way. Like they've gone down in pricing. Well, not gone down so much, but they've
Hmm.
become a little bit more affordable. And so I can actually obtain it. And so it's like, well, fuck, dude, I really want to do that because like if I build all that stuff and I have like this thing that I've always wanted, like even though everything else in my life isn't perfect, I could feel good about something, you know, like something that I'm proud about and shit like that. Until it crashes or whatever, or until somebody steals it, you know, one or the other probably, but um at least then I could have that thing and enjoy it, you know, and that kind of stuff. But um, I really just want that because it'd be like after I have that thing, it's not like I'm not one of those people who like gets that one thing and then like wants more shit. Usually, I just get that one thing
Hmm.
and then I run it into the ground. Like my bicycle, for instance, instead of going out and buying a brand new fucking bicycle that's like top of the line bicycle and all that shit just to ride my bike, I
You're
went and
gonna
bought
want to
like
just fix your bike.
stuff. Yeah, and I went and got like stuff that I really liked that was affordable, that is really high end shit. Like it's not like crappy stuff at all, but at the same time,
Hmm.
it was affordable, and it's like fucking 10 years old and shit, and it's
And it
like,
was probably cheaper than buying a new
uh-huh,
one.
it's like leagues cheaper than buying a new one, you know, like thousands of dollars less than a new one. But it's because it's old and rarer and stuff, it's still worth like I don't know, a couple $100, you know, like easy, like almost $1,000.
Oh.
Um, and I didn't pay that. I didn't pay even close to that, you know. And that's what I feel like with my car. When my car is just as old as the bike I drive, like it's literally the exact same year. And if I but
Wow.
it's even more rare. Like it's way more rare than my bicycle is. Where like they literally only made 800 of them for the entire U.S. And on top of that, a bunch of them have gotten crashed and like so on and so forth. And people have modded them out
Hmm.
all crazy and stuff like that. And so it's kind of it's a really rare thing to see a really nice like picture of it. That's why I should send that
Hmm.
one to you, Emo. That one that guy had, because that's a really well done car. Like he didn't fucking do all this gay shit to it. He just did like he modified it, but only in like good ways. Like all the shit that's really good, and that's what I was trying to show
He
you
didn't
that one
add
too.
stupid
Because
stuff like
yeah, like
usual people
fucking
would.
wing and all this other gay shit. That like or other dumb shit like those
Mm.
fucking other dudes on that page you were showing me, Emo, where they like
And then Miata?
yeah, yeah, exactly. That was a perfect example where you just rice the shit out of your car, and you take a car that was like a nice car, and you turn it into some gay piece of shit, and then you think that it's all badass. Like, no, man, this is a fucking badass car or something. It's like, no, you fucking turned it into rice shit city, you know? Like, and there's a lot of little fags on that fucking website, dude. I was scrolling down and like checking it out, and it's like, dude, there's so many fucking little douchebags on there that are just like young little faggots, like, you know? That's why I was like stressing to you, like, don't be like that, because that shit's gay. Like, they're fucking lame, you know? And at the same time, like, how you see it, too. Like, where you're like, maybe I should just, like, not hang out with these people, or not even get into that kind of thing, because it's filled with, like, douchebags. Other people who are, like,
Hmm.
enthusiasts see it the same way, where they're like, dude, this is fucking lame. But when you do the opposite, and you're still young and shit, like how you are, where you're like, you're not the most experienced person, but you're not trying to be, like, pretend to be or whatever, but what you did was good, you get like mad credit, and they're like more willing to be like help you and be like, oh, you like I don't know how to explain it. It's like they see how they were when they were doing it, right? And then nobody helped them, or nobody fucking like they didn't have like the support or whatever. And so when they see like themselves
Hmm.
and you, they're like, oh, this guy's cool and he wants to do right and stuff. And so they kind of like try to help you out instead of like where at the other end you just get a bunch of fucking haters, or you get a bunch of people who are like trying to say like, oh, you should do this and you should do that, and all the things that they're suggesting are fucking dumb rice bullshit, like where you're just fucking up the car and taking devaluing the car and wasting a ton of your time and money, you know?
Well,
Nope.
there's a lot of people that do that.
Dude, I
A
know.
lot.
But that's what I mean, and it's even worse nowadays than it was before. Like there's always been that, is what I mean. But now it's like 90% that, and like probably like the 10% that's like actually people who know what they're doing and like are cool about it. And even then, those guys a lot of times turn into like fat-headed assholes where they're like super cocky about what they do and all that, and they think that they're the best and all this other shit
Mm-hmm.
because there's so much shitty rice cars around them that like they think that the one thing that they do is like leagues better than everybody else, and it just
They
becomes like
think they're badass.
yeah, even if it is badass, like in a way, they get so swollen headed about it because there's so much shit around them, and they constantly see shit around them that it like makes their car even better because it's like there's so much crap every day that you look at something that's actually good and then you're like, oh, like that's a good fucking build, and so they get all swollen headed like, oh, I can do anything and fucking I'm fucking master mechanic and all this other dumb shit, in a way. But the best ones are like
Mm-hmm.
people who are goddamn it's code. The best ones are like people who are super humble about what they do, and it's good, really cool at the same time. Like they know their shit and they know what they're doing, and they like, how do you say, will check you on it and stuff to see if you know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they're not like super judging. They just kind of like realize that you're full of shit, and then instead of like talking shit to you or whatever, they just kind of like ignore you or go do something, go back to doing their own thing because they realize that you're just some dumb little rice or bullshit. But if you actually like know what you're talking about and then you're doing like good stuff, they're like the AI makes them enthusiastic. They're like, oh, cool, I found another guy who's like me, and then they'll show you like cool stuff or they'll help you out, like help you get good parts and like other stuff like that. Or if they buy something and they sell it, like let's say they buy something and then it doesn't work out for their build anymore, or they have a friend who has like this really good set, they'll actually steer you toward good shit instead of like telling you to buy a bunch of worthless crap. And then they'll hook it up too because like you're kind of like a homie even though you're not really their friend, like in that regard, like you don't
What
hang out every day, but
year
they're willing
is
to
your
help you.
car?
93.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not super old compared to me and you, but to other kids, it's like that guy Johnny I was telling you about, my work emo. He was born in '93, so my fucking car is older than him.
Well, my parents used to have a car that was made in '86,
Yeah, like
and we used to. Well, every time we came up to the mountains, from Fremont to the mountains,
mm,
we'd have to stop at every single gas station. Well, it felt like it anyway.
mm.
And I used to call it Shitty Shitty Bang Bang.
What kind of car was it?
Ford, a Ford
Oh,
van.
well, that's why.
Yeah, it was a Shitty Shitty Bang Bang.
It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean, emo, when people try to talk all fucking big about, like, certain other cars, it's kind of like, it is powerful, like, certain, like, muscle cars and stuff like that, like Mustangs and shit like that, for instance, they are powerful, but you pay so much money in the long run that it's fucking dumb. Like, drag cars, period, like, most drag cars are, like, a waste of fucking money, because all you do is pay for gas and shit. Like, you go down the line, right, emo, like, you literally just do, like, a quarter of a mile, like they do in, like that part in Fast and Furious when they're racing and shit. You do that, like, little run, and you literally spent as much as me and you will spend in, like 3 or 4 weeks, or more. Like a month or something, and all you do is just go straight for, like, fucking 15 seconds. That shit's crazy. That's why I wanted that other thing, too, because, like, that Type R engine, is one of those where you can run it, like, as long as you're not, like, running it super hard, you could just drive it like a regular car, and I probably get almost as good as gas as yours does, like where I get 35 mpg and shit. But if you put your foot down, you could, like, go. Are you still running that thing, or what? Or are you almost done?
Oh no, they killed me.
They what? Oh, the guys on the job, you mean?
I cleared the job, but
Yeah,
they're on
yeah.
here.
No, I didn't get anything.
Huh?
Did you invite me? No, right?
I invite you, but you're already good or no?
Yeah, I'm just dropping off, or restocking my shit real quick. Let me just drop this one off real fast, and I'll join you.
I'll join you. Mine's like 5.
Okay, yeah, mine's fine. I'm doing this job, and there's like a lot of people in here too. and like there's a fat like purple or there's like a four or five guy purple crew, and no one's even fucking hassling me and shit. I'm taking my sweet ass time dropping this stupid car off. Oops. Oh shit! I totally got this car. Oops.
What time is it?
It's like 9:30.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I got on kind of earlier today. Or, like, compared to, like, yesterday, dude, by the time I was gonna get on, I was, like, already tired. Yeah, I was like, dude, I just want to chill, like, and go to bed or something, or watch TV and then just hang out. But since there was nothing on TV, I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just get online. And I wasn't really that tired. Like, the other days I worked, it was, like, more physically straining, so I was just tired. But now it's, like, I didn't really do that hard at work. Like, yeah, it was more like that. My back's not even hurt or anything like how it was the last few days. Like before, my back was like strained. Where now it's like it's strained, but not the same. And I'm hoping that the more days I work and the more I get used to it, that the less and less my back will hurt. You know. At the same time, it makes me want to start working out and shit again too. Cause like.
Yeah, when I worked at the nursing home, I was mentally exhausted.
Right? Yeah, I could see
Along
that.
with being my back hurting, my legs hurting, my arms hurting from lifting people.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like that kind of thing, like just, or you're like lifting, but you're not just like regular like deadlifting or something. You're like hunched over lifting, where you're like leaning over the bed.
Sometimes,
you know.
Sometimes, there were two of us that would lift somebody and put them in a wheelchair.
Yeah, see, like that kind of thing, because the way you're like leaning over and you're off balance, and you're mostly using the muscles like right between your shoulder blades. Shit adds up, right?
We have to be very careful how we position ourselves before we lift somebody, or else we're gonna hurt ourselves severely.
Yeah, and probably the people too, you know.
Yeah. Because if your shoe slips, you're fucked.
Yeah, right. And that's why like this kind of thing was like not as bad as that, but that one especially the first day, I had enough stuff to lift like that, like in a weird, like awkward kind of position too, that it just kind of fucking hurt my back, and I was like hunched over, like lifting shit over and over, like, so it just added up, you know. Like it wasn't so bad the first couple times, but after like 50 times doing it, you're like, fuck, dude, my back's starting to hurt. It's like mostly just one spot, really, too, like right between my shoulder blades, like right on my spine. It wasn't really like my muscles, it was like right on my spine right there. Like, fuck.
It's like right at the bottom of the back of your neck and right between your shoulder blades.
Yeah, like right before, like not so much on the top of my neck, but right there in the middle, right? And you're just like, fuck. And then the only time it really feels good is like when you lay down or you put pressure, like let's say you sit on top or you lay down on a basketball or something.
All you gotta do is have somebody give you a big hug and squeeze really good.
Yeah, like that part, yeah, because I'll do the same thing, and I'll have my brother step on me.
My ex-husband would do that for me, and I'm really wishing somebody would do that.
Yeah, like it's kind of like back in the day when you went to school and you would push your back on the back of the chair, you know, those like flexi chairs. You hit it in that same spot, like all perfect. Yeah, it's like that. No, I'm okay. I ate something else earlier. I can't remember. Oh, I gotta quit my job. I gotta quit my club, so I could join yours if we're gonna do the other one. No, I don't think so. Emo, you haven't tried out that free game that's out, right? Let It Die, I think is what it's called.
What free game?
It's a free game called Let It Die that's by Studio 51. The guys who did like No More Heroes and stuff, but it's like free to the network this month. It's probably because it's probably that. Like, because the way I have it clogged on the other side, we just have to unscrew the lint on this side and just pull it off the wall and shake it out into a thing, and then we should be fine. You basically just have to do that. It's kind of one of those things where you're supposed to do it like every couple months anyways, so it doesn't start a fire. But I think ours is a little bit worse because I put that can so that it's less on the other side. It creates back pressure. No, I don't think so. If anything, it's mostly because like usually like the way it was before is since the thing's down here and it's way the fuck up here, You know? I would probably do both, like literally, because it's like it's just a pipe fitting. So you unscrew the circle, yeah, and then just dump it, and then like fucking unscrew, or even just pull it from the other side, like lift it up and then shake it all out. And then if you wanted to do the same thing on the other side, and then shake it back down, and then that's basically it.
Okay, I'm gonna stretch back. Oh, shit. That's not helping.
Oh, you fuck! You gotta bite me.
Alright.
Try and punch you, bitch. Fucking kick you in the nuts. Bam. Alright, bitch. Fuck you, you know. I wish I could lock onto you. I think that's bullshit. Why can't I lock onto you? Then we could actually fight instead of doing this dumbass like where we're like air punching each other, trying to get each other.
Fuck that shit. Teach my skill for this.
Yeah, whatever. No skill. It's just luck. I'm going inside. Fuck you, bitch ass. Check and see if you have anything.
No, it's not. It's full.
It should be. It's probably. Did you upgrade this place all the way?
Not yet.
Oh, cause like, dude, mine fucking restocks like so, like I need restock right now, and I literally restocked it till it was full, like fucking less than a half hour ago. Because I don't.
Like a million.
Because I don't have it maxed out on mine. If fucking like right now, if we quit yours and join mine, we can go restock it.
But upgrade his million.
I know it's 900,000. I'm like, fuck.
The equipment or the staff upgrade?
No, just the stash upgrade on the place, like the equipment upgrade. It's like, dude, I'm like, fuck. I already have the security cameras and everything else. I just don't have the upgrade for the value of the product and all that. But dude, it's like literally the only reason why I got it is from doing the Pacific Standard job. It's fucking bullshit.
Sucks, man.
Yeah, I know. Fucking stupid. There's like no way to make easy money or even just kind of easy money anymore unless you're running that one job.
The rooftop rumble? Man, that was so cheap. We only got 18,000 from that job. That was a lot to us back then.
Oh, that one you just did? That was just a setup, I thought.
No, the rooftop rumble one, where like you go kill the guy for the briefcase and you go turn into some other dude way up there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're talking about the clubhouse jobs, right?
No, I'm talking about the rooftop rumble, like the.
Oh, that one. Yeah, you only get 20 at the most, I think.
Yeah,
that's whack. Yeah, there's this one mission called Rooftop Rumble where you like go kill people, and it used to be back in the day. We would run that over and over and over again, and we'd be able to make like money pretty quickly, you know. But nowadays it's like that money ain't shit because they up the value on everything. Like instead of it being like $500,000 to buy something, it's like literally like a fucking million. You're just like, dude, come on, like.
Oh, didn't you talk about a glitch?
Yeah, but that's the Pacific Standard job. But you have to have like fucking all this. You have to spend a bunch of money to be able to do it, basically. Yeah, but you have to have it like open, and then you have to have the apartment, and then you have to have this car, this specific car called the Karama, and then you can do it. But I think there's more to it. I never Googled it either.
Huh.
Organize the flying what? This car's too slow. I'm taking this one instead. Oh, faggot. That's funny, you like fucking your legs all over and shit. Oh, you right, bitch.
Did this car still beeping? Where did it go?
Well, it's because I'm faggot fucking
was right when I looked at the TV.
Maybe we should join those other guys.
And just make... ask them.
Alright, we gotta disband yours real quick.
Alright.
I don't know who the leader is of the other crew. Hold on.
That's African Child. That's what it's funny.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't even know where those guys are. Oh, they're there. It's Supreme V Killer. Let's go real quick. Oops.
But yeah, I know. I understood that part. Like I knew he wanted it out because he was going off his feet. Like, no, it's okay. He's like, no, that's fine. And then, all right, okay, I warned him. I was like, I got it. My job.
Like this.
My job.
Can't do
fuck.
this
My fucking headset's dying.
again, Chris.
Yeah, I haven't charged it. I'm not gonna lie. I got a new cord though for my work. Like I just jacked one from there. I jacked two of them actually. Cause like I basically unboxed these speakers and shit, and so they come with like audio jacks, and so when people return them, they like literally like if like the unit's broken and shit, they like kind of like throw that shit away, like they stack them all into a thing, and then eventually like they literally just trash like shit like that. So I was just like taking stuff that they were just gonna throw away, and then sometimes I'd ask if I can have it, and they just went, yeah, sure, go ahead. But other things I was just like, oh fucking, I'm gonna take this shit. Like, I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna do it. And nobody cares. Nah, you can't take anything like that. Like this is like little shit, you know, that I can like fit in my pocket and shit. But even then, it was like I kind of was like kind of sketchy taking it. I was like,
I don't know.
you know what I mean? I was like,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was like. But at the same time, I was like, they let me have all this other shit, so I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll just put it inside the stuff that they said I could take, and no one's gonna give a shit, you know?
Yeah, they got you on camera and shit still.
What if that he's like, huh? You want me to kill you? Okay.
Huh?
That guy I said, can me and Emo join MC?
I'll play.
Hey,
I've had a
Chris.
few days of PlayStation Plus right now.
Chris, is that guy in our crew? That
No.
Supreme Killer?
Is he?
His clan tag is like the same as ours. I think it is.
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
His clan tag.
If he is, then he fucking joined. Like I didn't invite him.
Never mind. Look at DUR.
Hold on, let me plug my headset in.
What the fuck?
Stop.
But I guess what they're saying is like if they need you to jump in, they want you to. No, if you jump in, they want you to.
Are those look on your map real quick and see if those guys are coming after us.
Well, what'd you do?
I just told you. I asked
Looks
them.
like they are.
Oh, that Pacific Standard job came up again, dude. I'm doing it.
Alright, go.
I had to, cause like we need that money.
Oh, it's close, you bastard. Fuck you.
I was the last one to get in.
Fuck you.
Dude, every time it says Pacific Standard job and it's not set up, I instantly go boom 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 and join it, cause it's like, dude, literally it's the only way I've ever been able to buy any of this shit.
Sell out.
Dude, no, I was gonna say it's still open, but
One day you're on a month.
man, those guys are gonna come after you. Actually, you better join a different lobby.
I don't know.
Those fucking faggots. They were like, he's like, what? You want me to kill you? It's like, cause I asked if I could join them. It's like, I should have been like, what? You're a fucking faggot, little baby dick? Oh, okay.
Baby dick?
I hate when people are so gay like that, where they like get all fucking like faggoty troller. It's like, dude, all you had to say was no, and I'd be like, okay, cool. But it's like, dude, I've either had it two ways, where I ask if I could join, and then they're like, they send me an invite, and then I do work with them, and I make them money and shit, or they fucking go like that, and they like do this whole like fucking kill thing where they like hunt me down over and over again. And then I was like killing their crew, like where I'm fighting like 5 guys and I'm killing them, and then and I'm getting killed at the same time. And then they fucking just keep hunting me, and then I end up quitting and continue, or I'll kill like 3 or 4 of them and then get away, like I'll run away, and then I'll go talk shit to them, like I'll text them and be like, you guys are fucking chumps, like I'm taking all your, like killing 3 of you guys against 1, or I'll like be like, haha, you fucking faggot, or like stupid shit, like depending on what they do, I'll like make up funny shit to talk shit to them. Like me and Emo, remember? Me and Emo were fighting this one guy, right? And I can't remember how we started doing this guy. His name was El Pollo Loco or some shit.
That was Tyson, bro.
It was some shit. He was like totally fucking like Spanish, and he's speaking to me in Spanish, and I was like making up shit like saying like, yeah, Border Patrol's coming for you, and like all this dumbass shit like that. It was funny though, like. And then like the guy, dude, he was pretty tough. Like honestly, he got us a couple of times, but he didn't quit. Like no matter how many times we killed him, he didn't leave lobby. He didn't like stop fighting back. He just kept fighting. And so I was like, si se puede or whatever. Like where they say like you can do it. It's like this saying for all the like that Cesar Chavez, I think. Yeah, it was like a slogan of Cesar Chavez, who like basically fought for the rights of the. You know, no, everybody knows that, dude.
There were these people I met on Minecraft that named a chicken Cesar Chavez.
Yeah, because he's like a Mexican hero, basically, you know, for like how he fought for their rights. But it is funny because like the guy's like, yeah, like the guy after he's like, yeah, see you or some shit. It's funny.
That guy's cool. I should have added him. I should have added him. Other dudes too.
No, we should have added that dude who was doing the car show and all that shit. That guy was way cooler.
Oh well.
Oh, come on, give me more than 20%. That's bullshit. I hate when they do this shit where like it's like these 2 guys doing the job, right? And they'll be like, give the one guy 60%, and then they'll give everybody else like 20%. It's like, dude, come on, give me a little bit more than that. You know, you're fucking lame. When they do shit like that, I literally just stand there. I don't do shit. I don't fucking shoot at the fucking hostages to like keep the hostages in check. I don't do anything because they didn't pay me enough. So I literally just coast and I wait for them to do the rest of the job because that's basically what they're doing. It's like they just need other people to do the job. So I just sit there and collect like 200,000 and I don't do shit. I just fucking stand there.
It's cold. Maybe it could be a week. Start up. It's cold. It's cold.
And a lot of times these guys who are doing the job suck. Like they're just doing the glitch and they just fucking can't drive. They can't fucking hack the thing.
Only my car for like like 2 hours and then it does it again. So it's cold.
What are you talking about?
My car takes a long time to warm up.
Oh, to warm up?
50 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it shouldn't take that long. It should literally take like 1 or 2 minutes, no matter how cold it is. Well, maybe a little bit more when it's cold, but...
What?
Yeah, because it isn't idle to the thing until like 10 minutes.
Huh, that could be something else too. It has idling problem on cold starts, you're saying, right?
No, it just takes forever to warm up.
Oh. Yeah, it shouldn't take that long. It should be like, literally like, less than a minute. Maybe 2.
To do what?
To warm his car up.
Oh. Well, up here it takes like 10 minutes because it's really cold up here.
Yeah, it should also depend on the type of car too, because like he has a small ass engine, so
yeah, super.
Oh, and yeah, it shouldn't take that. Well, your degrees is like under 40 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like between 20 and 30.
Yeah, see, then yeah, that makes sense because that's like basically almost freezing temperature.
And it's already snowed twice, but
yeah, I was gonna
not
say,
so much
but
like it used to.
That's enough that if you left a water bottle outside, it would freeze, right?
Well, my mom left the water dripping last night.
Red stuff.
But yet during the day when we turned it off, everything froze.
Yeah, see, because the moving water is harder to freeze than fucking standing water.
And it was like the middle of the day. It wasn't. There was a little bit of sun. We were hoping that it would be a lot more sunnier than it was, but yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean, where your temperature's low enough, though, that yeah, that makes sense. It would take like a couple minutes. The other thing you do is gas it a little bit. Like, fucking just rev the, oh, wait, yeah, that literally helps.
You haven't pushed in a while.
Like, what's bullshit is I'm the one doing all the work, too, and then they're gonna fucking give me 20%? It's like, fuck you, give me the job where I'm just standing out front. Like, you're gonna make me do the job, collect the money, and then get back out and carry the money, and then you're gonna give me 20%? Like, fuck you guys.
You're alive, bro.
I know, it's bullshit. Whatever, I'm just gonna handle this. Like, show them how it's done real quick.
Whatever, dude.
Well, why don't you just make them do it next time?
Because I'm not the leader, so I can't dictate. And you can't text them, like, on the phone, like, until they're done. And I'm just sitting here waiting for this fucking asshole. Come on, faggot. Let me get all drunk, fuck it.
You were doing an air guitar.
Yeah, you can do like actions, like set it to do actions. It's taking all fucking day too.
Oh wow, cause my Voltic, it wasn't even upgraded all the way.
Oh really? I was gonna say, remember how it was close, dude? Because yours is electric too. On the uphill, I guarantee it's faster. Cause that shit's fucking. When it's on the uphill, it's so much faster.
I'll get my engine.
Because it's like instant, like the electric, it's like instant torque.
And
I'm gonna get the carbon fiber here, get that weight shield down. Oh god. I don't think it works anything like that.
I heard somebody get the police.
Yeah, because those guys are supposed to keep the hostages in check upstairs, while me and this other faggot in the fucking
not.
pink suit fucking get all the money and do all the fucking work. Which is bullshit. Fucking 20% for doing all this work. Fucking crap. Fuck these people. If they try to kill me at the end of this job, I swear to God.
You gonna bring a shooter?
Nah, dude, it's been a while since somebody got me with that shit. I usually run away before they get there, and then they try to kill everybody else, and then they come after me, and I kill them like a couple times. And then I'll join a different lobby usually. Yeah, this guy's taking sweet ass time. Come on, bitch. He's still collecting the money down there. It's like, dude, get the fuck up. Alright, I'm gonna wait over here. Fuck it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm starting to get a buzz on, look. Dude, my guy's like fucking super strong alcoholic. He can drink like 10 beers and doesn't phase him.
I drink one beer and oh god.
Yeah, in the game, if you keep drinking, eventually, like, it fucking...
Passed out, you them to sleep.
You'll have a high tolerance.
Yeah, like, my guy's a fucking alcoholic. I'll sit there and just take shots, like 20 shots, and then he starts getting fucked up. And he doesn't black out. He just starts getting, like, wobbly and shit. Get fuck off, dude. I'm trying to do something. Go away! Where'd you go? I thought they were gonna get the bikes.
So shouldn't you be running now?
No, if they're doing the glitch, you don't. But
Hmm.
I don't. It depends on what they're doing, if they're doing it or not. Because I see how they're in the corner of the map, how those other two guys are running down the thing and getting to the next checkpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, the other guy's trying to tell me to wait in here.
Ah.
I think that's what he's trying to tell me. Is that this little faggot in his pink outfit.
Looks like a Tron outfit.
Yeah, I know. It's just gay because it's pink. And only gay people wear pink clothes. I mean, not really, but I think it's fucking gay. I think he looks like a little faggot. Oh, what? Where the fuck did you come from? These other guys are taking their sweet ass time to get down to the bikes. It's like, fuck. And then what they do, what they're supposed to do, right, is they get in the Karama, and then they drive the Karama and come back and pick us up.
This guy keeps just doing somersaults.
Yeah, the pinky, the little pink faggot.
Yeah.
He's gay. What's his name? Killa? That's gay. You're a faggot. Stop going outside. He's just losing our money. Idiot.
Kill him.
I wish I could. Just gonna get drunk instead. I'm almost out of snacks. I'm almost out of beer. Oh, look, I'm getting a buzz, kind of. Oh, it went away.
Pisswasser?
Yeah, that's what the beer's called. Oh, shit. Get down. You guys. God damn it, dude. This guy's supposed to be taking care of the cops. See, and then the other one killed himself, which is dumb, because like he should have just gotten the Karama and drove back up here and got us. But now it switches us to the next checkpoint without any of us getting shot, so we don't lose any money. You just have to go to the next part. Like it'll jump you to the next part.
It don't matter. It don't matter how many times. You're supposed to walk to the moon for me.
What's that? What's that look like?
Oh, mother. That's like Chris from Randomize Life.
I wish my mom cussed. That'd be hilarious.
My mom does cuss.
My mom doesn't cuss, dude. It's funny as fuck when my mom cusses. It's kind of like when you hear like old people cuss and you're like, what the fuck? Like, you know?
Well, my mom, oh god, she played a dirty trick on me. You remember the movie The Ring?
Yeah.
Well, that year, right after I graduated, me and my mom and my stepdad were sitting in the living room watching this movie, and right after the movie's done, the phone rings. So I go to answer it, and nobody's there. And then I hang it up and I go, okay, and so I walk away, and then a few seconds later, it starts ringing again, and this happens like 4 times. And around the 4th time, I hear my mom laughing in the background, like giggling. I turn around and go, you bitch, because I was freaking out. And she goes, you said what? And she started chasing me around in the house.
It's funny. Yeah, my mom doesn't really do anything like
And that's
that.
the last time I ever called my mom that.
No, my mom doesn't even curse or drink or anything. She's just like some little. She used to work at a church. And
I
shit.
felt bad about saying it.
My mom was like one of those ladies who was like, we weren't allowed to have squirt guns because they look like guns and stupid shit like that. It's fucking lame. Even though we were totally like the opposite kind of kids. Like she tried to be all sheltering and all this other shit, and we were like, we're like fucking adults. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You know? It's like, my mom's funny like that. Like she gets it, but she just doesn't do anything like that. Like she'll cuss like once in a while now, and it's like really funny. Or I'll be like cussing, like I'll be like, yeah, that lady's a fucking bitch, and she'll just be like, yeah, instead of saying like, yeah, she's a fucking cunt or something, you know? Like I'll say shit like that, and she'll be like, yeah, she really is, you know? Instead of actually saying anything like that, it's funny. She's all like white or something.
What the? All I did was hung that officer and he shot me. What the heck?
Because you're black, bro.
How are you, dude?
Because you're dark skinned.
I can't look on his wife.
Because they're scared of dark skinned people,
No,
dude. They don't. They thought you. They're like, oh, he had a gun. He's got a gun. He honked at me. He's got a gun. He had killer intent, even though he was running with his hands up. I don't know. People are so scared of black people and shit like that. It's hilarious, especially cops, I think.
Well, because they're racist.
Yeah, I know. Because people in general are fucking racist. That's why Trump's fucking president. Because there's like way more racist than anybody thinks in America.
Well, as soon as Trump became president, I'm all, well, I'm out of this country.
Right? A lot of people were saying
And
stuff like
I
that.
told my ex, I'm like, are you ready to move out of this country? He's like, no. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, at least 4 years. Not even that.
Yeah. And then he's gonna get reelected, watch now.
Bro. I ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, like,
Could you imagine? But I don't know. What if it did though? It wouldn't be. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me because people are so fucking stupid that like that's how he got there.
I don't know about that. I mean, I think the 4 years, that's it. There's no take.
Well, we're gonna find out depending on what happens. You know, like if stuff actually changes for certain enough for people who like most the people in power, then yeah, we might even have it again. But because the only reason why we had it this time is because a lot of the people in power chose for it to
is
happen.
he really going to make not a fence, what is it, a wall?
No, that's a fucking that would cost so much money. And even if Mexico did have enough money to pay for it, they wouldn't actually do that. It's so ridiculous. Unless they had a fucking trap door. You know, it was just like a ploy, like everything else, like where he was saying like Hillary's gonna take your guns and all this other shit. That wasn't true either, you know. They were just gonna regulate guns. They weren't gonna take anybody's guns. That's fucking stupid. But that phrase, they're gonna take our guns, you know, it turns into fucking South Park. They're gonna take our jobs. You know, like, and then all those people just jump on it, you know? Like, the same thing with the whole Hillary's, like, letting secrets go, and Hillary's emails and all this shit. It's the same thing.
Like the immigration thing. Everybody in this whole country is an immigrant.
Yeah, that's what I think. And most of the people who have, like, made this country great weren't fucking born in America, you know? It's like...
They're all immigrants.
Yeah,
we are
like to be honest, like only like I if you Google it, like a very very small percentage of people who actually improved America and were like American heroes kind of things were actually Americans. Like their parents, or they were like second generation immigrants. Like their parents immigrated into this country and then they might have been born here, but they were like literally second generation immigrants, like where their parents grew up somewhere else and they were like totally like illegals nowadays, where they'd be like regulated, where they couldn't get into the country and all this shit. Like Einstein and all these other people, who are like the thing you think of as Americans, you know, or you think of like stuff like that. They weren't fucking Americans. Like a lot of the greatest people in history, period, were not Americans. You know, like they were fucking.
Well,
from
there
other
was
countries.
a lot of Irish, a lot of Chinese, a lot of Japanese,
or even just Italian and shit too. Like everybody, but like
and,
literally,
and
the fewest number is Americans.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a really real like American who's like Teddy Roosevelt. That's pretty much one of the only ones I can really think of besides like or Abraham Lincoln, I guess too. But
trying to think.
Yeah, try to think of another one. The only ones I can really think of are like a lot of black people, but they're forced immigration is still immigration, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like I kind of like I don't consider them like Americans in a way, like, you know, like if that, I know that's like not really true or like the best way to think of it, but I think of it that way because like fuck America.
Oh.
It's like I don't know. I mean, I'm an American, but I'm not proud because I'm American. If that makes sense, you know.
No. Oh, no, I understand.
It's like, you know, but some people would maybe like want to take my fucking, you know, freedoms away because I said shit like that, you know, or something stupid. Like, oh, half the people who voted for Trump are like that.
That would be really
Where they're
stupid
like,
if they did
you know,
that.
yeah, people are dumb. Like, I
one
talked
of
to
our
so many other
amendments is to
peoples about
talk
it, and it's like, dude, they're so
is
fucking
freedom
dumb.
of speech.
Yeah, right. And yet they want all these freedoms, but not for everybody. If that makes sense, you know. Like they only want it for like who they deem like worthy. Like gay
Oh,
people,
that's
for
bullshit.
instance, they don't want any gay people to have any of the freedoms that we have. So it's like,
Oh.
as soon as you bring that into the thing, they all of a sudden like treat them like how they like people used to, and still treat black people where it's like they don't deserve that shit. It's like they're fucking human. They deserve the same shit you do, you know?
Yeah, they deserve the same type of happiness, the same
Yeah,
type
exactly. It's
of
like
freedoms.
are they fucking you in the ass? No. Then who gives a shit? You know? Fucking people are so stupid though in America. I fucking hate it.
Are you in the lobby, Chris? Or no?
No, I just finished the heist like this second. Now I'm watching Lester like dance around
Yeah,
and
he
shit.
did.
Then Lester does his little dance, and then I make money, and then that's it. Does that guy wear lipstick? What the fuck? But see how right here, like the girl who started the fucking heist isn't in this cutscene? It's because like I think you like to keep it glitched or whatever. Is you don't take any of the cut of the money, right? Like, and you give the cut to all the other players. And then, like, how she gave her friend, who's this pink guy, I think, she gave him, like, 60% with the fucking mascara and shit. And then me and this guy with the mohawk only made 20%, I think. Or maybe it's that guy with the mohawk who got it. But, because they
Yeah,
just
the
did
guy
the
with the
easy
mohawk,
part.
I think he got more.
Yeah, and them two got the easy part of the job, while me and this other guy who were invited to the job did most of the job for them. And they just kind of sit back and then drive the car at the end. You know, or run down to the spot, which is like, I guess it's a little bit of work, but it's not as much as the other part, I feel like. But anyways, it doesn't really matter because like those two guys wait for with the money, and then they got the car, like you saw. But what they're supposed to do if they do it smart, like what they do is instead of like killing themselves and then spawning us all to that second checkpoint, they take that armored car and then they drive up to the spot and pick us up, and then they drive to that part where the boat is from there, you know, instead of like the cutscene and all that shit. And you can do this whole thing in one run, and if you drive fast enough and you drive accurate enough, like you don't crash and shit, you can do this job and get all the perks for it too, because there's a perk like nobody dies, do it within a certain amount of time, and then you get at the most of the money you can, like you get after a certain, like over a certain amount, like it'll show you at the end of the job, it'll have like doof doof doof, and it'll do like these checkpoints. But if you hit all of them, you get like a fat bonus, like where you get like another fucking $100,000 just for doing the job like to the best of what you could. Like watch right here, where it's like passed, and then it'll be like what you did, you know, like, oh, did you complete this part, did you do that, and it's like potential cut 125,000, you know, and then actual take, because we got shot and shit, or like during the course of the thing, it lowers it, and then so my take out of it is like that, and then it's like elite challenges void because they killed themselves, you know. But if they didn't kill themselves, we would have been, the elite challenges are like finish the job in a certain amount of time, finish the job without anybody dying, and then finish the job without losing a certain amount of money, like because every time you get shot you lose a little bit of money. But if you do it all right, like the right way, you get the optimum amount of money, and then you fucking you get what a fat bonus instead of just getting. But even then, like me and Emo were doing jobs. Yeah, you see, and it only took like how long? Like as long as like me and Emo could be playing like all day doing the other jobs, and you don't get shit. You get like 20,000, you know. And it took just as long as it took me to do that one job. I was able to get 200,000. That's why whenever that job pops up, I literally just join it, no matter what, because it's the only way to make money in this game now, you know. Fucking stupid. Like, well, good money, you know.
Patrick, Chris, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah. Hold on. If these guys don't kill me, I'll fucking join you.
No, Chris, no. Stay with them. Stay with them.
Oh, fuck these guys. I just finished that. Oh, I knew they were gonna do that. Shoot me in the back. You're such a little faggot. You're fucking dead, killer. You're fucking so dead. I could have shot them too, because I loaded up before them, and I try to run past them, and then they fucking shoot me. It's like fucking dead for sure. Oh, and then you're gonna go passive? What on me? What a fucking pussy little ass chode.
People are crazy, bro.
People are fucking gay. You're such a faggot. Oh, now he's all trying to run. You ain't getting far, brother. I'm telling you. I'm fucking
You get any hits on Bumble today or no?
What? I did a lot. I didn't get any hits or anything, but I was on there a lot. Dude, there's so many fine girls in my area. And I'm like, dude, you're fucking beautiful. Like, holy crap. I can't believe you were looking for a boyfriend. Guys should be, like, beating your fucking door down. Fucking stupid. And they're, like, super successful, bro. Like, fucking, I'm a manager of this, or I fucking own this thing. And they're all fucking super young. They're, like, 20 years old or 23 years old, and they own their own business and shit. It's fucking crazy. And that's not just one, dude. There's a bunch of them. Like a handful of them. They're all successful and super beautiful and all this shit. And it's just like, how are you having problems getting a man? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Are you like crazy or something? You know? And you're like, dude, there's got to be something wrong here. But at the same time, it's kind of like, even if there is, I bet you there's like tons of guys who would want to be your boyfriend or whatever. You know? I just don't. I think girls just have a really high standard too. Like, not all girls, but I mean, just like most of them, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, he has to make he has to make more money than I do, even though I'm a business owner at 23 years old, and he's got to be a fucking model, and he's got to fucking like have like a fucking 6-inch cock or 10-inch cock or something, and then
like,
fucking.
Dude, like, I can tell someone to be attractive.
Yeah, but dude, it's fucking bullshit the way that they do all that.
Well, they gotta talk, Chris. You must have come.
Fucking faggot. So you get fucking with me.
You're faggot, Chris.
Fucking bitch. Fucking kill me, will you little faggot? Oh, what the fuck? Why my car disappear? That was stupid. I'm gonna keep killing this guy. Fuck that. Anyways, I guess invite me to something or whatever now that I'm done with these fucking
You left me for
Dude, fuck you. I had to make some money. Now I got 400,000. I only had 2. Shut the fuck up.
You left the group. Left the crew.
You left the crew. Yeah, fuck
I
that
don't
shit.
get on for the beach off on radar part 2.
Oh, coppers, get off me, bitch.
You can go.
Well, we could try to do your heist again. See what happens.
Nah, let me get off. This is getting late.
What time is it?
It's only late.
My shit keeps like beeping like it's dying or something. Maybe this cord doesn't charge the shit that I'm doing.
Probably not. It's probably makes that.
It's probably like a piece of shit wattage or something too. That's why I ganked it just to check. I was like, let's see if this shit works. It probably will work if I turn it off and let it charge instead of using it and trying to charge at the same time.
Everybody talking about that damn Australian dude. Australian Fallout kangaroo.
Oh, yeah, that one I sent you, that's so great, isn't it? I thought that was so funny. Fucking bats and shit. So stupid, but it's hilarious.
We're doing a bandana.
What?
The dog you pulled it?
Oh, it had a bandana. Yeah, I thought so too when I watched it, but I watched it like 3 times. It's a bandana.
He's like, what the fuck, bro?
If anywhere, it's probably cut on its chest where it fucking kicked it. Cause I was telling you, those things have fucking talons, dude.
That's funny though.
Yeah, that's how they fight. I seen them like gore shit like with it.
I don't know if Fallout doesn't go to Australia. I just fucking kangaroos.
Australia, that shit's funny as fuck. That'd be cool if they had fucking kangaroos in Fallout. I'd be down.
They have fucking gorillas. Fucking lion kangaroos.
They have gorillas? Where?
Oh, my bad. I didn't want to spoil that part from near me.
Oh, in the new DLC, there's...
It's been out for like a year already. That wasn't even DLC. It's in the fucking vanilla game. You haven't played it yet.
In which one? It is?
In the vanilla game. Yeah, it's in the vanilla game. Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you where it's at, but when you get there, whenever you
Is there only one, or is there like a bunch of them?
A bunch of them. But the one-time thing though, so.
Oh, I see. It's just like a one area.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Once you kill them, that's all the girls you can ever find again.
Fuck that. I won't kill them all. I'll just run away. I'll like do like
Nice.
sneaky.
Fuck.
You know, I'll do it all stealth style so that they're still alive, so I can like reload and fucking go back and kill them.
Oh, I know, like, you haven't done anything, huh? Anything
Literally,
storyline,
I haven't played it at all. Like, I haven't played it since I got off it, which was like a long time ago. Like, I can't even
Oh, yeah.
remember where I'm at. Like, I haven't even gotten to the Brotherhood of Steel, like, fucking place or anything like that. Because the way I play it is, like, it's kind of hard to get further out like that, dude. Like, the game's pretty tough, like, on that, on normal mode, it's like a fucking click cakewalk. All you do is just walk forward and complete anything. Like, nothing would stop me if I was on normal mode. But when you put it on hard mode, or not hardcore, because that shit's hardcore now, but what used to be hardcore, or what's called very hard mode, I think now, that shit's pretty hard, dude. Like, it actually adds, like, a depth of strategy and realism to the game where you can't just walk in everywhere and then shoot everybody and VATS everybody and shit. I haven't even used VATS really either that much, like a lot actually, to be honest. Like I was so over it after doing it so much in Fallout 3 that like when the game got good enough that I didn't need VATS anymore, I just like literally chose not to use it. Like I never used VATS. Like on my game right now, with all that huge building I built and all that stuff like that, I've never used the VATS a single time, like on a single enemy
What's
before.
a VATS?
VATS is where you just click a button and it like literally like loads up a slow-mo of the game, and you can just target. It's like a targeting system, so you can like use your VATS, which is like a limited amount of points depending on your character build, and you can like sight up an enemy and pick what body part you want to shoot them, and it shows you like what percentage your attack like chances can be. But if you build the right character, it makes it so that it takes no skill to play the game. You just click a button every time you get into a fight scenario, and then you just click and choose like more strategy type style, where you want to hit them and how you want to hit them and shit like that.
Nice.
So it's basically a way to like, especially like if you play it on normal mode, it makes the game like really easy. So like even when it's like supposed to be a hard battle, you just walk through the enemies. Like you don't even have to hide behind cover or like heal yourself even almost. Like you just fucking pop bats up every fucking fight. And it just makes the
Wow.
game super easy. It's cool in a regard where if like I sucked at the game, it's really cool. So like I want to know what happens next, and I want to just play the game and experience the story. You can do that with VATS. Like even if you suck, or even if you had like one arm, you could probably do it with VATS. Like literally, you know. But
Dang.
for me, it's like I'm good at the game too, and I like the challenge because it makes the game like more meaningful in a way, and it's like the fights and stuff that are supposed to be like epic and like hard, they actually are epic and hard, so you remember that enemy and you remember that story, and like it just takes you spend more time playing, you know. But in normal mode you just breeze through the game, and I can beat the whole game in like 2 months or something, like Emo did, like where you just play it and then you just, you know, huh?
Like a week.
Yeah, seriously, like a week, and then you're done with the game, and you're like, oh, I'm bored with this.
All
You know?
I did was that. It's fucking like a week.
Yeah, dude.
Not,
I
not,
haven't
even,
played a
not,
game
not,
like that.
not even a week. Not bad. Like a couple
Yeah,
days.
probably
You do
yeah,
one,
that's what I mean. Like in a
you do
couple
one
sittings, you know,
couple days.
because it takes more time just to get to the areas than it will for you to like kill all the enemies and explore the area. Like, you know what I mean? And so like it makes it like stupid easy. Same with The Witcher, dude. If you play The Witcher on normal mode, you fucking missed out because like the game sucks on normal mode. Not sucks, but it's not half as good as it is when you put it on harder mode, because like the enemies change
It
the whole
doesn't
way
give
that
you
they
enough of a
fight.
challenge,
And
is
like,
what
yeah,
you're saying,
totally,
right?
yeah. And like, not only that, but like because of the challenge, it like changes the way the AI is and stuff. Where you can beat the whole entire game by hitting square. You just hit square, 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 and then you beat the game like in a fight. Well, if you do it in hardcore mode, or what I forget what it's called in that game, Death March, I think. The enemies change their fighting style, where you're fighting like a group of 5 or 6 guys, right? And they'll try to attack you from the back of you, and like multiple guys will like attack you at the same time. They won't like wait like a Kung Fu or like a Power Rangers fight scene where you fight one guy at a time and everybody else is standing around dancing around waiting for you to kill that one guy so that they can have their turn.
When
They
you
all
said
attack
Power
you.
Rangers fight scene, it just
It's
went
like
right
that.
through my head.
It's like totally like that, where they like, you know, you can like the other guys are like, ooh, woo, and like dancing around with their hands out and shit, and like they literally just shuffle around while they fight the one guy, and then the one guy drops, and then the next one steps in like a kung fu movie. It's kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, it's just like that. But if you put the game
Yeah.
on Death March, all of the enemies attack you, and they like parry your attacks, and they block your attacks, and they do all the shit that they don't do in normal mode. You just breeze through the game, and it's like there's these epic fucking fights in that game specifically that are like badass, like really cool. Where when you finally beat it, like after a couple tries, like you feel like so much better because like you did this badass fucking shit. You're like, I don't know, you're like, yeah, kind of like when you kick their asses, instead of it just being like, okay, next thing, okay, that was fun, whatever, next. It's like, it's just lame. I don't know. I feel like if you played it on normal mode, you need to go play the game again, basically.
It's like a Dark Souls thing.
No, dude, it's not even close to that. It's like it's way more forgiving than that because like you can continue and shit, and you can save. Just being able to save whenever you want makes it better. Like where adding challenge to it when you can save whenever you want is like one thing, and if you're a real gamer, then that's the one you want to play on. Not like the only time you want to play on normal is when you don't want to invest enough time into the game. Like shit, dude, I work all the time and I barely have any time to play, so I just want to have fun and play casually. Then yeah, go ahead, play on normal. Like that's what it's for, But if you really care about the game or you consider yourself a gamer, then you don't play on fucking normal mode, like dude.
Or
Like
like
normal
on
mode's for
Minecraft, where you can have it on easy or peaceful.
It's like that. It's kind of like that where you just want to play casually.
It's easy, let's say, the most easiest follow game ever.
It's literally so
like
easy,
playing
dude.
Minecraft
Like,
on
yeah,
hard. It's
yeah, you're
fun.
right. Right? It's like totally
It's not easy. It's a little more challenging than Fallout normal. Like it's just Fallout 4 is easy.
right. It's like too easy, is what I mean. It totally was. But that's why I was saying, like, when you put it on those other modes and you like up it up, then it becomes like a game, like instantly becomes a game for the hardcore. Like,
I don't know, Chris.
dude, it does because it adds like a whole new layer to it. It's like I would if Minecraft had better graphics. That's the one thing that I really hate about Minecraft is that it just has like garbage ass like old year graphics, but everything else I kind of like it. Like Fallout has all that thing, and the only thing it doesn't have over Minecraft is multiplayer.
It has changed a little bit.
Yeah, but not enough
It's gotten
to like
a little bit cleaner. I know.
But even
it's
then,
not
it's
as
still
good
like
as you want it to be, but
it's like blocks and
it's
shit.
gotten a lot cleaner.
Yeah, it's mostly just not enough for me anymore. Like it was fun for a while, like casually and shit, but when I want to build and I want to be all creative, like if I loaded up my Fallout house and showed you that, it fucking shits all over my fucking Minecraft one. I mean, yeah, there's certain details I can't really do, but
that one time.
yeah, it's like yeah, it's not PC.
Uh-oh.
I think Chris cut out.
I know.
Yeah, I think you can play Fallout 4 and fucking beat that in a couple of days. So I think easy. It changed some of the fundamental like.
Oh, my headset died, or it's gonna die again probably. But yeah, dude, you should play Fallout 4 because like even if you're like not very good at fucking video games, yeah, even if you never played another Fallout game, you can play Fallout 4 because it explains all of the factions and all this like history that's built in. Yeah, lockpicking and hacking, it might take you a second to learn it, but after you get it down, dude, it's a really great game. Like, I don't know. It's like one of my favorite games.
The license plate on the back.
Oh yeah, it cost. Guess how much just that cost?
How much?
$100,000 just to put a fucking name on a license plate. That's like half of that. Like how I learned that job. Like it's literally half of the amount of money. It's fucking bullshit. That's what I mean though. Like before, when the game was early on, like stuff like that didn't cost that much money, and it was like way easier to make money. But there was like cheating and stuff like rampant, where like everybody fucking cheated. Like all kinds of people would hack the game and like give away millions of dollars to other players and all this other shit. And so they cracked down on it all and like had updates and stuff, which was good. But the one thing that they flawed at was they made everything like ridiculously expensive. So like to earn any of the like really like cool stuff in the game, you have to spend like a shitload of time running, like either running that same mission over and over again, or just playing other missions at like a. God damn it!
Are there police
My
coming
headset's
after
like
me?
kicking out again.
Oh damn!
Oh no, my shit's gonna die anyways. What time is it? I have to
It's
quit.
like 10:30. It's time to go anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I have to quit soon
You
too.
going to
Anyway,
bed?
so yeah, I have to start
Yeah.
ramping down, like kind of like relaxing and shit. Because otherwise, I won't go to sleep. Like I'll be all up, and then it takes me like literally like I'll lay in my bed for like a couple hours trying to go to bed. It sucks.
Well, that's usually what happens with me too.
Yeah,
Takes
even
me
when I
like at
wake
least
up,
two
dude.
hours to fall asleep.
Yeah, seriously, even when I wake up at like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning or something, and I've only had like three
You're
hours of
still
sleep.
drowsy.
Yeah, and then I work a fucking full shift, and I stay up till 12 the next day. I still can't like just
Yeah.
fall asleep like I'm all tired or something. You know, it sucks.
Bro,
That's
you
why I
gotta
used
do
to
some
smoke
weed, bro.
weed. Yeah, that's why I'm like, dude, I need to get some weed again,
I
like
said
for
do some weed.
sure.
I smoke weed, bro. That works
Nah,
too.
Well, I
yeah,
can
that's
hook you up
it.
with my cousin and she can sell you some.
Yeah, I gotta get another Connect. I used to just grow it myself because I hate buying it. It's such a rip off.
And then there's another person I know that sells it, and not that far from my cousin too.
Uh,
His
But you
name's
guys smoke like
Brian.
spice.
this head's gonna die for sure. But yeah, I can get it.
Alright,
I just like I can talk to my coworkers and get it, dude. I tell you that too, emo. Like almost everybody at my fucking work, I'm pretty sure fucking smokes weed. They're just all like pretty low key about it and shit. So like nobody really cares.
should be.
Oh, it
But
has to be.
you know, but you know what I mean? Like where it's like sometimes like there's like one or two guys who smoke, and yeah, it's low key, but everybody else is like kind of like, oh, he's the one who smokes, kind of
Well,
thing, you know? And they're kind of like,
there
you
were
know,
some people at my old job that I knew were smoking,
yeah, it was like
and
that,
they didn't
but
do
they
drug
just didn't.
tests or anything.
Yeah, they didn't say or anything. It's kind of like that, but in this
No,
one, it's like, dude, almost I feel like
no, I
everybody
mean,
fucking
when
smokes,
they
you know?
hired me, they didn't do a drug test. When they
Mm.
hired people, they didn't do drug tests.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they did it for my
Yeah.
job, and everybody else like had to do it too. And if you get hurt or anything like that, like they can just fucking test you whenever they want, basically.
Oh, dang.
But I'm not really worried about it. I just fucking, I just want to be able to smoke at nighttime, really, or when I get off work. And I'm not gonna like go to work all stoned or anything, even though it would make my job way fucking easier, and I literally would be way more. I'll probably just smoke at nighttime. I got a new bong and everything too. It's just coming. It's coming in the mail, or it better come in the mail. Otherwise, I'm gonna dispute it through my credit card. Fucking get my money back and shit.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, me too,
Night,
dude.
Patrick.
My fucking my headphone keeps dying, like or clicking out, because it's not getting enough energy off the fucking cord that I have plugged in. I'm
Well,
trying to
it's
get
nice
on
talking
tomorrow
to you
too.
again.
Yeah, we'll see what's up again. Probably like I'll try to get on tomorrow if I'm not like super tired, but I gotta go to like some other shit after I get off work. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, actually, I'm getting a little bit tired, but I'll probably just watch like one of those movies. My brother downloaded that movie Pets, I think, you know, the Pixar looking one. It's like about like
That one where the pets,
yeah, they like
oh
talk
God,
and shit when you're like gone, you know, something like
and
that.
throw parties and shit.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch that and then just try to relax while I still have like a couple hours before 12.
Yeah,
That way I
let
can
me
watch
know
that
how
movie and go
it
to
is.
bed. Yeah, dude, I watched Don't Breathe. You know the scary one where the guy people break into that blind guy's house and then he fucking starts killing them.
The blind guy kills them?
Yeah, it's called Don't Breathe, right? And there's like, these group of like thuggy kind of teens.
Oh, I
Like,
see why they're calling
you
it
know?
"Don't Breathe" because
Yeah, because
when
he'll hear
you're
you and
yeah
shit. That's what the
yeah
whole premise is like this whole what do they call that? Thriller?
Something through eBay. Can you cancel it before they ship it?
Can I what?
When you buy something on eBay and like they haven't even shipped it or anything, like, can you cancel it?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You go to message seller.
Yeah, and just tell them to cancel it.
Basically, you
That's
tell.
what I did.
Uh-huh.
I just.
And then the other thing is, what they'll do is they'll either do it they'll literally cancel it, or they'll send you a cancellation confirmation, and then you just cancel it.
So what if they don't? Or whatever?
If they don't and ship it, what you can do is dispute it. Like,
That's stupid that eBay doesn't have a thing where you can cancel it on your own.
because you have to be, how do you say it? There's like motions to keep track of it, because otherwise you'd just be like, oh well, I canceled it, and then you know what I mean.
Yeah. But, I mean,
And the seller's
they have
like,
a record of contact that you sent to them.
yeah, that message alone.
I sent them. I sent them first. I ordered the wrong address, then I realized it's a broken camera. Like it's just for parts. I
Yeah.
was like, can you just cancel the whole thing?
Yeah, and that's what you tell them. You just say, I didn't realize that it was
No,
not
I
that.
just read the app.
Like for me, for instance, like with that, Oh, I'm gonna go, Nini. I'll fucking hit you up tomorrow, probably
Okay.
when I get on, tomorrow. But yeah, it's cool talking to you. I'll hit you up tomorrow. But yeah, you too. But Dan, when you go to